Let's get back to watching the xpetu. Dude, his ID is so fucking bad. I'm so close to saying pedo perma. Like, what an awful ID. Anyways, all right, let's get back to this.
Win probability added. Okay, this is in
first time having a frozen watermelon.
Thesis, I define win probability added for League of Legends items as follows. We take the win probability at the time of selling the item, or alternatively, when the game ends,
really good.
if the item remains in your inventory until the end of a match. Then we subtract the purchase win probability, which is simply the win probability at the time of purchasing this particular item. By aggregating the win probability added for a particular item over thousands of matches, we obtain some kind of number that quantifies the estimated increase in win probability when you purchase this item. Let's make this more concrete again. I'm gonna show the win probability added as well as the purchase win probability for the 4 most popular legendary items for Shen. So here we have Titanic Hydra, Heartsteel, Sunfire Aegis, and Hollow Radiance. Okay, let us begin by observing the win probability added of Titanic Hydra. It is the highest with 1.46%. This means that whenever you purchase Titanic Hydra, on average, you will be increasing your team's win probability by 1.46%. Heartsteel, which was the highest win rate item, comes in second place with a win probability added of 0.66%. But if you observe the win probability, the purchase win probability for Heartsteel, it is 54%, or it is 53.66%, right? So this item is being systematically bought much more in much more winning situations than Titanic Hydra. Then if you look at Sunfire Aegis and Hollow Radiance, you notice that they are actually decreasing your win probability whenever you purchase them. So based on this data, I would not recommend you to build Sunfire Aegis or Hollow Radiance as first item on Shen. This data supports the building of Titanic Hydra in almost every scenario. However, this data was collected from, all Shen games Emerald Plus, right? So we are not narrowing down the context enough. By specifying the situations in which we are computing these statistics, we make the statistics more valuable. Because we can, for example, say that, okay, what about Shen versus a physical damage opponent? Or what about Shen versus a magic damage opponent? How does that change the statistics? And lucky for you guys, I have done the analysis. So I'm gonna open up the second table here. And here we have the same statistics for Shen versus physical damage. And what we notice is that Titanic Hydra's win rate actually increases even more. Sorry. Well, the win rate does also, but the win probability added increases significantly. So now the Titanic Hydra win probability added is almost 2%, meaning that it is a good option versus physical damage champions. Now this might not be due to the fact that they deal physical damage, but rather that top lane physical damage.
So one of the things that he already said that I think is interesting is he pointed out how the data is all taken from Emerald Plus, right? Now that in and of itself means that it's taking in data from very wildly different players, right? And while that doesn't inherently mean anything, like, by itself, it does show that that statement in itself means something to the data. And what I mean by that, and I'm trying to think of how to say this, like, articulately, because I've never, like, had a conversation like this where I guess I needed to phrase it in, like, a really specific way, is the data is going to be different if you just go, Challenger by Diamond or Challenger by just Emerald, whatever. And the players are all capable of different things. And again, it comes down to, like, data parsing and, like, all this other type of stuff that it gets very nuanced and very complex. And sometimes data is just wrong because of introduction of knowledge. And that's the other bitch that is really difficult to juggle with. Yeah, it's just, and people don't want to accept that. Introduction of new knowledge just renders current data almost irrelevant. Or not irrelevant, but like, it's so ugly.
Champions are such that Titanic Hydra benefits you in those matchups. So it's not directly related to the physical damage component, but rather to the nature of champions that we are observing, because they are mostly bruisers, right? Maybe some ADCs. And such interesting findings can be made by using these new win probability statistics, right? And lucky for you guys, okay, I have implemented this together with our developers at Coachless so that we can actually observe this data for any champion and any particular item combination.
All right. So win probability added, purchase win probability, sample size. Purchase win probability. Okay. Okay.
As long as we have enough sample sizes. So if you want to play around with the data, coachless.gg. At the time of recording this video, I have applied for graduation, meaning that my student life is now past me. However, I will continue to do research on this topic by myself, and with the help of Coachless, I can hopefully do that as my job. For the fall of 2024, I will not be uploading YouTube videos for, I think, roughly 90 days or 80 days from the release of this.
Oh my god, Summit is looking good!
I am traveling the world.
Oh my god!
And I'm working together
He's like lost weight!
with my colleagues.
His skin looks healthier.
The best possible League of Legends improvement service. Now, it might seem drastic that I will not be making videos at this time, but I have to put my focus and effort into this product because I truly want it to succeed. I thank you so much for watching this video, and I will return in December 2024. Back for Christmas, guys. Okay, that's when Shen technology returns. But for now, I wish you a wonderful fall.
Hold on, let me listen to what you just said again.
Traveling the world, and I'm working together with my colleagues to make Coachless into the best possible League of Legends improvement service. Now, it might seem drastic that I will not be making videos at this time, but I have to put my focus and effort into this product because I truly want it to succeed. I thank you so much for watching this video, and I will return in December 2024. Back for Christmas, guys. Okay, that's when Shen technology returns. But for now, I wish you a wonderful fall. Okay.
Really good. Okay.
River, who's been quoted as
let me see where Crowny is.
how he finds ganks and teamfight angles, and Quid, who is a melee enjoyer.